How's it going, everybody? I'm back again with a Paper Mario, the Origami King trailer. Well, it's more like just a closer look. And I haven't watched it yet, but I was wanting to react to it with you guys. One other thing I'm going to be doing tonight that I'm going to be recording is, it's not Nintendo Land, and I'm thinking about going back to, I'm either going to be going to back and redoing Pop Goes 2 for the channel, or I might just go to Pop Goes Adventures 3 because it just came out today, and I might just do that because none of them really have, like, I'm pretty sure that most of you guys have already seen it and everything, so I'm probably just going to be heading straight to Pop Goes Adventure 3, and I can always just play the second one on my own time. But enough of what I'm going to be doing. Then let's actually just watch the trailer now. So I might need to turn down the volume just a little bit more so that you guys can at least hear my voice. But let's get going. Okay, we've seen
Princess Peach's castle has been seized by...
Oh, it's up in the air.
Origami? The sudden appearance of King Ollie, the Origami King, has thrown the world into disarray.
Oh.
And so, in the paper-crafted universe of the Paper Mario series, a new quest to reclaim Peach's castle begins.
Hey, it's a chain chomp. Blooper. Princess's castle has been
Paper
placed up on a
Mario,
mountain.
the Origami King. Mario sets out on his latest journey around the world, searching for the ends of 5 massive streamers that have unfurled from Peach's castle. A forest spring, an autumn mountain, a ninja-filled mansion, an underground sewer system, a desert oasis. Untold trials await Mario in an array of captivating landscapes. Wielding mighty paper techniques, you'll help Mario unfold new paths, explore vast regions, unlock the secrets of an ancient ruin, brave the raging rapids, take center stage, go island hopping, appear on a quiz show, and even duke it out in an aerial battle. And what's an adventure without companions to share it with?
Aww. Colorful cast of characters.
Meet Olivia, Mario's steadfast travel companion. However, she's also King Ollie's sister. Determined to foil her brother's plans, this bright young lady helps Mario out of all sorts of jams.
Aww.
During Mario's journey, he'll cross paths with a variety of characters. A Bob-omb who's lost his memory. A Toad professor of ancient history. And the Magic Koopa with a penchant for cleaning? Kamek. Some of them will even aid in battling Mario's enemies.
Nice.
Make contact with an enemy, and a battle begins. This grid of rings is the stage on which battles will unfold. A fresh take on Paper Mario battles. You'll first want to arrange enemies in advantageous positions to turn the tide of battle in your favor. These enemies may look like they're scattered at random, but spin like this, and slide like that, and voila! They're all lined up. Choose the right weapon for the job, then attack. Stomp on foes, or hammer them home. The key to victory lies in whether you can get the enemies in line before time runs out. Use items like the Fire Flower, the tail, and the Pow Block to take down your foes. Classic Mario style. And while regular battles offer a great challenge, boss battles really up the ante.
Oh my gosh.
The menacing members of the Legion of Stationery guard the ends of the streamers in each region, presenting the sharp set of 12 colored pencils, followed by the big, bouncy body of Rubber Band. and the stout, shifty, and sticky tape
Really?
to cap things
Oh
off.
my gosh.
These frightening foes each attack with their particular penchant for pulverizing paper. Unlike regular battles, in boss battles, you'll spin and slide the ring grid and build a path for Mario to reach his destination.
Oh,
Guide
that's
Mario
cool.
along a route that will let him deliver a blistering attack. Locate your adversary's weak point and tear them to shreds.
Ah. Collectibles galore.
Throughout this vast world, you'll find poor toads who had their forms altered by the Origami King.
Oh.
This is a toad.
Wait, that flower?
This
That
is also
dog?
a toad. And, yep, you guessed it, a toad.
That egg? What?
And who knows, finding all these toads might just prove to be worth your while.
Oh.
You can also toss confetti to repair holes torn in the landscape.
Confetti?
Investigate suspicious spots to find hidden items. And try your hand at fun minigames to earn in-game rewards.
Oh my god.
Leave
You
no
get a trophy?
page unturned as you travel the world in search of secrets and treasures.
Oh, there's that big Cheep again.
The Origami King's pernicious plot is unfolding. It's up to Mario to set things right.
Oh, hey Luigi. Hey, there's Toad. Oh. Hey, there's the one store. Those are... Oh, there's just so much.
Paper Mario, the Origami King.
Oh, is it about a month?
A new
So, a lot was just revealed right there. So let's take it one step at a time. First of all, I am very excited. I have the game pre-ordered at GameStop. So that means I will also be doing a review on the pins that come with it before I actually get to doing the recordings of the game. So I'll be able to record it, I think, the day of. It just depends on if I'm camping or not. But I might be able to get a video in or so. Let's see, do I have? Yep. So let's go back through everything. One step at a time.
Princess Peach's castle.
So of course we've seen a
has
lot
been
of this
seized
already.
by
But in which Game Explained
Origami.
already explained a whole
The
bunch of
sudden
stuff, like
appearance
for
of King
example,
Ollie, the Origami
how
King
Ollie
has
is
thrown the world into disarray. And so,
sister,
in the paper
there's
crafting
the
universe of the
castle being
Paper
put up in
Mario
the mountains
series,
and
a
stuff.
new quest to reclaim Peach's castle
He
begins.
showed off a whole bunch of other stuff. Like for example, the Goopa Blooper, or whatever his name
Ollie,
was.
the
But we
Origami
never
King
actually
has
seen any
thrown
sort
the
of
world
footage or
into
images
disarray.
of it until now.
And so, in the paper crafted universe of the Paper
So
Mario
much is happening in
Origami,
like so little time.
the sudden appearance
like,
of
go
King
through
Ollie, the
everything.
Origami King has thrown the world into disarray.
There's Bowser, there's him.
And so,
So first of all, there's that bag icon that we seen in that last video, but it's a different shape and it's a different color. Because originally it was green and it looked a lot more full. Also, there's that new confetti thing that they were talking about, in which it's what I feel like is that it's kind of like the new way of showing off that restoring the world kind of thing from Color Splash, in which I liked painting all the empty spots. In which I'm glad that they kind of brought that back. And that's what this entire game is doing. In which maybe you'll finally silence the haters who keep on wanting every single game to be exactly like the original Paper Mario and Thousand Year Doors. Like, just please be quiet and enjoy what we got. Even if the games might not be the best, Nintendo is still trying to experiment, and you can't just force Nintendo to not experiment. it'll just become boring if they just use the same things constantly. I mean, like, sure, some things will of course have to be the same. Like, for example, there's Mario, the princess, Bowser, and such, and everything. But whenever like a lot of the core aspects of the game just stays the same, like the battle system and everything, wouldn't it just get boring over time? If it's just the same thing constantly with only a couple minor changes, like that would just get boring in my opinion. But in which that's why I like Color Splash. Like it's a different take on the Paper Mario series. I've never played the original ones. I played Super Paper Mario. I haven't played Sticker Star, but I bet it's actually a good game to compared to what a lot of people think it is. And of course, it kind of just was a base that created Color Splash, which I thought was an excellent game. And this entire game, the Origami King, is literally doing something that would please all fans of the entire Paper Mario series. In which I, of course, like made comments like this on multiple videos, so a lot of you guys who have seen those or know what I'm talking about whenever they've read my long speech that I've made on multiple videos. Like for example, of course there's the battle system, which I think uses the original Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door kind of style, using the normal and the different versions of the hammer and the jumps, and like not like collecting cards and such or stickers, in which I'm fine like with collecting cards and such. But the thing is that I've never actually tried out the format with the original two games, in which also that's like one of the biggest things that people were always upset about. So that can help please those fans. Then of course there's the buddy system from the original two games as well, in which sure the characters aren't exactly as exciting or visually appealing, or there aren't that many. It's still something better than none, in which I'm pretty sure that a lot of the fans can agree that it's better than none if there ever was buddies or partners, in which the partners that we already have are already interesting. Like we got Bobby the Babong, we got an exploration, we got Discover Toad or whatever his I can't remember what his title was. Then there's of course Kamek who doesn't want to harm Mario, but instead just wants to do janitorial work, I think it was. And then of course there's the darker story that was taken from the Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario. And then of course there's the visually paper crafty kind of style that was taken from Sticker Star and Color Splash, and now there's the restoration thing from Color Splash with the confetti and everything. So multiple aspects from each game are going to be making this creation, in which that's why I consider it as an experiment. Most people keep on wanting to shut down the experiments because it's not like what they wanted, or it's not like what it was in the past. But you never know, these experiments might actually turn out a lot better. And anyway, a lot of these games are really good, and they were a really big part in the series, because if this game is a massive hit, then that just shows how good... My bad, my computer turned off for a second. I haven't done anything on the screen. But enough of that. Let's get on to
In
the
the
rest of it.
papercraft
It looks like that there's an Origami Goomba cafe, in which it makes me think of that one cafe in Color Splash, if you guys remember. So let's see. I'm seeing a whole bunch of Origami Goombas. The place looks like a complete mess, and there's also some really, really nice artworks. um, of foods and drinks.
Universe of the Paper
Then, of course, we've seen this place from the first trailer.
Mario series, a new
This is... Wait, hold on.
Universe of the Paper Mario series, a new...
See, this is brand new. This looks like the inside of some sort of a dungeon area. And, of course, it looks like that your bag is full. So I'm guessing that... I know what this is. I know what it is. That is your inventory. That is how much space you have in your inventory that you have left. Or it either is like how big of a bag you have. So here's two things that I had in mind. One, over time you probably get a bigger bag to where you can carry more stuff in your inventory. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure that things like fire flowers and such, they'll probably have to be like bought in the shop, or like things like mushrooms and such, or healing items. They'll probably be like put in the inventory and such. And you can buy more stuff to put in your bag. And like throughout your adventure, you can upgrade your bag so you can put more stuff in it. Or that just shows how full your bag is. And going back to wherever it was, yeah, right here, that could just show that it's an empty bag, and this just means it's a full bag. Alright. What's next?
A new quest to reclaim...
We of course got this place again, but it also looks like that there's like a little spot that you see right over there and right here. There's also that ribbon again that the story told, in which Game Explained said that like you're supposed to be like following the ribbons. So yeah, this one looks like it's going to be the golden ribbon.
Claim Peach's Castle begins.
There's origami mummies. Well, that's an even bigger bag, I think.
To reclaim Peach's Castle begins.
Here we go. There's the Explorer Toad and two origami Goombas, but are mummies, and I don't know what they exactly call them. In which I'm pretty sure that they're going to be giving them official titles and such, but we don't exactly know what they are exactly. They're kind of like giant, they're kind of like origami things, but the thing is that they have kind of like the frame kind of thing. If you guys ever like watched, Tangled from Disney, they kind of look like those like paper mache kind of lantern things that they have, because they have like the framework and everything, which is what I believe. So let's see. Next up would be, not that.
Castle begins.
This guy. It looks like you're really, really high up in the sky, but like, we don't know exactly where. But you seem to be having a chain, one of those origami chain chomp things, kind of like the Goomba things, chasing ya. And also you have 150 health, which is quite a lot, and probably close to late game. Then of course it looks like we have a boss in the game. Like, it's probably just a mid-boss. And also, if you notice, there's that symbol with the king's, for the king. Well, no, the prince, I mean. Over his right eye, and also on this, and on each of the tentacles as well, showing that it's kind of like his creation. And I'm guessing that that's a boss. Probably while you're on the boat. There's the princess's castle up on the mountain.
Paper Mario,
like Game Explained,
the Origami King.
Those are the ribbons.
Mario sets out on his latest journey around the world, searching for the ends of 5 massive streamers that have unfurled from Peach's castle. Of 4 massive streamers that have...
Did you see that?
5 massive...
This thing. What are those? Those things look like phoenixes, kind of.
streamers that have unfurled
Let's see. There's the ocean. You can see Cheep Cheeps. You can see a lonely shy guy. You can see the boat.
from Peach's castle.
Hey, oh wait, it's Kamek. So this one looks like, oh hey, look, it's Bowser's castle, and you're up in the sky. Like if you look right over there, you can actually see Bowser's castle floating in the sky. This also looks like some sort of like Greek mythology kind of area, and it doesn't look like the place has been invaded by the origami creatures, because I don't see any of the origami creatures. Kamek seems to be holding something behind his back, but we don't know what. There's a save blog, some Shy Guys statues. I'm wondering like why there's like Toad statues over by where Bowser would be hanging out.
Castle, a forest spring,
let's
an
see, the
autumn
forest
mountain,
area.
a ninja-filled mansion, an underground mansion, an underground sewer system, an autumn mountain.
Yeah, you guys seen that fish, right? Yeah, this thing. I have a feeling that's a toad. Also, the autumn place looks beautiful. Oh, and you have 70 health. So maybe your health increases a lot slower this time compared to Color Splash. There's a lot of holes.
A ninja filled.
There's that toad, in which for some reason that toad, there's two things that it reminds me of, and they're both from Color Splash. One is the Rescue Squad toads, and the other one is the three chosen toads. The grumpy one, of course.
Mansion,
you understand
an
what
underground
I mean.
sewer system.
This one looks like it's taking place in the sewers, and someone did some sort of graffiti art of Paper Mario and Paper Peach. There's also a button which turned on that light.
A desert.
Of course, we've seen this desert area.
Oasis. Untold
of
trials
course, my
await
theory
Mario
was correct.
in an array.
Now I know what it was. It's Bowser Jr.
Trials await
or
Mario in an
it's
array
Bowser.
of captivating
There's a whole
landscapes.
bunch of
Wielding
major
mighty paper
and
techniques.
origami
Wielding
micro
mighty paper
Goombas.
techniques. Trials await Mario in an array of captivating landscapes.
There's a whole
Wielding
bunch of
mighty
origami
paper
blocks.
techniques.
We've
You'll
seen
help
this
Mario
already.
unfold new paths. Explore
up a
vast
bridge.
regions. Unlock the secrets of an ancient ruin. Brave the raging rapids. Take
building.
center stage.
Gonna have it. Hold on, everything just happened so fast. You're on that boat ride again.
Brave the raging rapids. Take
stuff.
center stage.
You're having a showdown with a origami spike creature with a sheriff's hat and having like toy little guns. And there's two shy guy things. Oh wait, no, make that three. Just cowering in fear.
Stage. Go island
Let's
hopping.
see. There's
Up
the
here
question
on
mark
the quiz
island,
show.
and of course, you can never forget how every single one has some sort of a game show. Ring Scramble, Race and Place, Ninja Skills, Ring Scramble, Race and Place, Ninja Skills, Bath Math. Oh, are we now playing? I didn't know we were playing Jeopardy. Because look, I mean, it's literally just Jeopardy. Every single time it's different, in which I don't understand why people hate the game show is because it's a tradition for Paper Mario to have a game show. You can't deny it. But it seems that each level has more points.
And even duke it out in
now this scene, we all know where this scene takes place from, which is in which you were able to see it in this trailer and also from the first trailer. Let me think. And it was whenever you were on the airships with Kamek, Bowser Jr., and some of the other enemies. In which I can definitely recognize that Bowser and the shiny metal of the Bowser head thing, and also those paper airplanes. So it seems that you also get to attack them from Bowser's ship, and Bowser's mouth is where a lot of the ammo comes from. It also seems that you use motion controls with this game. Like tilt the aim, A to fire, R to reset.
aerial battle.
Oh, you fire up a bomb. You're firing bombs. Did you not see that bomb?
Duke it out in an aerial
Ba-bomb!
battle.
Ba-bomb!
And
Ba-bomb!
what's
Also, look how cute Bowser is. He's just all folded up and he's adorable. Mario, you're here too?
an adventure without
Now that we're traveling buddies, let me introduce myself for real. I'm Bob-omb.
companions to share it with?
Let's see, show yourself, fool. Aw, look at Bowser Jr. He looks so sad. He needs a hug. What? No way. This would totally be the right way if it weren't for these rocks. Who rigged it against me? Oh, those rocks. I wonder how you're supposed to defeat that. Pass past them. Of course, there's Gamic Jr.
Meet Olivia, Mario's
I'm just trying to
steadfast
remember and
travel
trying to go
companion.
through everything.
However, she's also
Of course,
King
we all know
Oliver's sister.
that there's
Determined to
siblings,
foil
there's
her
an
brother's
elevator.
plans,
Wait, hold on.
determined to foil
Next stop, 4th floor. Bicycles, mattresses, formal wear, blenders, and comic books. Hey, comic books, I'm taking those.
her brother's plans, this bright young lady
It's
helps
pretty nice.
Mario
I want
out of
room
all
service.
sorts of
Aw, it's
jams.
a paper chain chomp. It's a spa.
During Mario's journey, he'll
Of course, that toad's still stuck in the trash bin. It seems that Mario took the one Goomba mask, and there's still that DK mask, which is just intense. And your partner is just having the time of their life.
cross paths with a variety of characters.
And that's about all I remember.
A Bob-omb who's lost his
You know that memory loss thing? What's it called? Ambrosia? Amnesty? Thinky panic? Oh my gosh. What is... The humor is on point as always. It's tradition. So he's Bobby.
memory. A Toad professor of
Oh,
ancient
well. So that's Professor Toad. Hey, I remember this moment. It was from early on. If I can remember where specifically. But you guys know what I mean. It was whenever it was showing Mario riding the shoe car thing through the desert. It was because I remember those two torches on that pedestal, and then there's this thing. So of course
history.
you got Professor Toad
And the Magic Koopa with a penchant for
that hammock, in which there's also like a little sign right there. That seemed to have been the bridge.
Some of them will even aid in battling Mario's enemies.
Oh boy, so much is happening. Partners, of course, in
Make
helping in
contact
battle.
with an enemy, and a battle begins.
Now,
This grid of rings is the stage on which
let's
Paper
try
Mario
to.
all You'll first want to
Of
arrange
course,
enemy
we all know
side
like,
of
about how
battle
the
in
battle
your
system
favor.
works, as according to the trailer.
Like they're scattered at random. But
With the spin function.
they're all lined up. Attack.
Now, if
And
I
for
can
the job.
remember
Then
where the boots
choose
were.
the right weapon for the job. Then
Of course, there's
attack.
weapons and items.
Then attack.
Whole bunch of coins.
Stomp on
Shiny
foes. Fire them home.
Shiny hammer.
Lies in whether you can get the enemy.
Oh boy, this is a
Use
really,
items like
really
the
long.
fire
There's
flower, the
crabs,
tail,
there's ninjas,
and the
tail.
power block to take down your
There's
foes.
There's a Goomba
Classic
fight.
Mario style.
Oh,
And
wait,
while
wait.
regular Mario style.
Here we go. So yeah, it seems that you're able to use multiple items. I don't know if they're one-time use items. Oh wait, there's a little description. It says standard boosts, great for jumping on basic enemies. So of course there's boots, shiny iron boots, and then there also seems to be the hammer, shiny hammer, and I'm guessing that's the shiny iron hammer. There also seems to be items as well, which makes sense, and I bet that there's probably going to be more weapons to use. And also, I'm sorry for rushing and everything. Well, of course we know about the boss
really
and everything.
up
How
the
there's
ante.
First of all, everyone's gotta appreciate how every single letter is a different color. Feast your eyes upon my art sentinel, 12 colored pencils ready to make your paper bodies my canvas. So yeah, every single one is supposed to be some sort of crafty thing. They're all original, in which I'm still hoping, in which I know that a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but I still wish that I'm hoping that the Koopalings are even in the game, because that they're at least like a nice addition, and in Color Splash, in which you don't usually see them that often. You don't really ever see the Koopalings anymore, in which they're only found in like Mario Kart, the Mario and Luigi series, Paper Mario Color Splash, and the new Super Mario Bros. Series, and of course in the early titles. But that's really about it. You don't really see them anywhere else. You don't see them in 3D games, you don't see them in that many other spin-off games or anything. Everyone just says that they're overused and everything, even though technically they're barely even used compared to other things like Boom Boom, Bowser, just basically a whole bunch of other things have been used so much more than the Koopalings. I can understand that some bosses were only like used once, but that would just some of those bosses from like games like Odyssey were like reused. That just kind of ruins the uniqueness of those bosses if they're just reused. In which the Koopalings, sure they're iconic, which is why they're constantly being reused. Also, there's that ribbon. I'm guessing that that's where the base of the ribbon comes from.
Presenting the sharp set
And
of
I'm guessing every
12
single
colored
boss has
pencils,
the king and the
followed
princess
by the
symbol,
big, bouncy body of rubber
like somewhere.
band, and the stout,
Also, it's
shifty,
the most
and
evil thing of all time. Tape. Like seriously,
sticky
who
tape
came up
to
with
cap
these
things
ideas?
off. These frightening foes
Rainbow
each attack
Roll.
with a particular
Look at this, look at this. Guard Plus. Are these like special items that you can use? I think so. It also says jump with A. There's the boss's HP, so instead of like, so it seems that they went back to the HP kind of system. Well, they kind of always have been. But now you can actually see a legit bar of their actual health. But I'm guessing that Guard Plus is an item you can get from the store.
penchant for pulverizing paper.
Let's see, Sticky Whip.
Unlike regular battles, in boss
And I also
battles,
really
you'll
like
spin
the idea
and
of how
slide
you
the ring
actually
grid
attack the
and
boss.
build a path for Mario
With
to
that
reach
kind of
his
like
destination.
Where instead of
Guide
having
Mario
to
along
line
a
up
route
the
that will
enemies,
let him
you have
deliver a
to
blistering
make
attack.
a path for yourself. Did it work? I
Locate
closed
your
my eyes.
adversary's weak point
And
and
also,
tear them
kaboom.
to shreds.
See more Guard Plus again.
Throughout this
Let's
vast
see.
world, you'll
That
find
beetle?
poor toads who
It's
had
a
their
toad.
forms
Also
altered
that
by the
one with
Origami
Goombas.
King.
That tree has a face. I'm sorry, so much is going on, so I'm talking so
This
much.
is a toad.
That flower has a goop.
This
It's a toad. That
is also
doggo?
a toad.
It's a toad.
And,
Very mad.
yep,
Even that
you
egg.
guessed it, a
It's
toad.
Also, this is the same kitchen area. Look, I think that's the same fridge where all those micro Goombas came out. Also, Happy Cauldron, Angry Cauldron. That's a 10
And who
coin right
knows,
there.
finding all these toads might
And I
just
also
prove
like
to be
it
worth your
how
while.
all those toads.
You can also toss confetti to repair holes torn in the landscape.
Oh, wait a minute.
Investigate.
Oh,
Toss
never
confetti
mind.
to
My
repair
theory
holes
has
torn in the
just now
landscape.
been disapproved. Completely. So first of all, going back here, this is a flashy mushroom. So it looks like that there's different types of the normal mushrooms. They can collect all there's origami nipper plants and fire bros and hammer brothers. They all look so adorable. I love them. I want Nintendo. Oh boy, and holy moly, look at all those coins. I talk way too much. I am way too excited. Let me take it one step at a time. First of all, I hope that Nintendo makes some sort of videos that can create tutorials on how to make all the origami enemies that you can find. Like Origami Hammer Brothers, Goombas, Shy Guys, everything. Like, it would be really cool to actually make your own origami things in real life. Second of all, I really like it how Nintendo emphasizes you to actually find all of those hidden toads, because they really do seem to have an effect on the battles themselves, not just as a completion bonus.
Worth your while.
Now moving back to this moment, first of all, that's a winged toad. That's a boombox. But, so, with the confetti thing, so watch this bag.
Toss confetti to repair holes torn in
It
the
hops.
landscape.
but then it just drops down a little bit and it turns yellow. So my theory of that being your inventory is completely wrong. That's how much confetti you have. And I'm guessing they like you refill on confetti by doing something. I don't know how you refill it, but that's your confetti bag. That tells you how much confetti you have. So it makes a lot
Investigate
more sense.
suspicious
There's
spots
treasure
to find hidden
boxes over
items.
on the
And try your
mountain,
hand at fun mini-games to
shooting
earn
range
in-game
mini-games.
rewards.
Now here's wait, back up.
Try your hand at fun mini-games to earn in-game rewards.
This. A collectible treasure. Number 44. Paper macho. That's what they're called. So there's like the paper macho Spike, paper macho Goombas, paper macho Shy Guys. That's what they're all called. They're the paper machos. But I also like it how these are actually like really neat collectibles. And I bet that you're going to be like at like a gallery or a museum where you can view them all. Also, this toad is adorable. I love all their different outfits. Sure, they're all just...
Leave no page.
Oh my gosh, you're at a little cafe. There's like a sludge bro. And a whole bunch of micro paper Goombas all drinking out of one giant cup.
Unturned as you travel the...
Also, what the heck is this thing? It looks like you're inside a submarine. You got 16,000 gold. And it looks like that this is mainly just used for finding secrets and such. Like secret treasures.
The world in search of secrets and treasures.
See, this looks more like the beach. This one, hold on, back it up. This is, of course, more paper characters, and of course there's the sombrero Shy Guy. But it also looks like that this is probably just some sort of a mini game to where you have to line up the pictures using the rings, which is a really nice idea. And I want to see how it actually turns out. Of course, you got the giant,
The Origami King's
the
pernicious
elevator
plot
with
is
the
unfolding.
pencils,
It's up
giant
to
paper
Mario to
macho
set things
Goomba,
right.
and a whole lot more. And Luigi. And holy moly. And oh yeah, there's dragons. Can't forget about the giant dragon at the very end. Because it seems that, oh, I see. So apparently the fiery area's main boss is the Phoenix. And you can also have a dragon origami buddy to use attack against it. And it looks like it's a water dragon of sorts. Which is really cool. But yeah, I think
Paper
that's
Mario,
about it. And
the
I feel
Origami
like I
King.
made this video way too long. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy everything that I literally just said in Mario's head. Oh, I know that's just natural. But hope you all enjoyed the video. Sorry if I wasted any of you guys' times, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. See ya!